Hi guys, I'm back. It's almost time to start. Got a couple minutes just to go over what kind of props you need for today. I got my weights, okay? You can do all of our arm exercises with or without weights. If you don't have weights and you have cans of soup, bottles of water, anything that can add a little bit of heft, go ahead and grab that. I also have towels. So I know it's weird, but don't worry, it's gonna make some sense. So all you need is a couple of big washcloths or dish towels, anything like that. And if you're in your carpeted living room, then this might be a little bit difficult. If you want to take your mat and your towels and everything to a place where you have hardwood floors or linoleum or tile or something, that'll help with what we're going to be doing today. And then I have a ball, and again, you don't have to have a ball. You can also use a throw pillow, a rolled up towel. It doesn't have to be an exercise ball. It can be any kind of ball, soccer ball, anything like that. So those are our props that we're going to use today. And I am here at the Gulf Breeze Pure Pilates today. We have a client at the downtown location, so I'm giving them some space so that we're maintaining our social distancing. So it feels kind of weird because I'm in a building all by myself and I'm talking to you and you're out there, but I can't really see you. So you're pretty much getting a view into what happens inside my head because I'm pretty much just talking to myself. This is what it's like to be inside my brain. So let's go ahead and get started. I've been trying to do some warm-ups, but I'm not really a warm-up kind of a person. So mostly I just kind of stretch everything out before I start, and then I just dive right in. So that's what we're gonna do today. I mean, I've tried, I really did try for the last two, and I just was like, I felt weird. So I'm just gonna go with what I do in my classes, which is we're just gonna stand up and we're gonna stretch, okay? I just like a big morning stretch. Just bring your arms out to the side and bring them up. And I know my hands just disappeared off the camera. Just imagine that they're there, okay? Just a nice big stretch. I like to arch my back a little bit and just kind of lean back, find a spot on the ceiling, and keep an eye on that. And then I just dive forward, pulling my belly button in towards my spine, and get a little flexion. This is stretching out my hamstrings, my low back, my shoulders. And even though my shoulders are down, reaching towards the floor, please notice they're not up on my ears, right? So just a nice big stretch that way. And then we're just gonna come back, arms out to the side. And another big stretch. I find my spot on the ceiling that I was looking at before, and I try to look a little further back, get a little more arch into my back. And then let those arms come back, squeeze them behind me, still pulling my belly button in towards my spine, because that's what we do, okay? And then back up and just dive back down again. And there we go. All right, I'm ready. Now, I do have a big ball here. That's just something for me to sit on. You can sit on whatever you want to. You can kneel, wherever you feel like you need to be. Go ahead and be there. I just needed a place to sit while we do our arms, and I am just gonna dive right into arms this morning. So grab your weights if you have them. If not, do all of these without weights and you'll still get a benefit, I promise. And I keep glancing over above you because I have all my notes of what we're gonna do today written on the mirror behind the iPad. And so I'll be looking over there to read, what are we doing? I don't wanna forget anything, but I also don't wanna be constantly looking down at a piece of paper. So I'm trying to keep it all nice and innovative for you, and that means I have to write myself reminder notes because I'm an old lady. So, all right, so here we go. First thing we're gonna do, arms are to our sides, got that belly button pulled in, right? Got our ribs knit together, like if somebody was trying to zip you up into a really tight dress. So you're bringing those ribs together. Shoulders are back out of your ears. Shoulder blades are in your back pocket. We're just gonna start with serve a tray. So I want nice, strong wrists for the entire exercise, and you're just gonna bring that tray up. And remember, we're serving a giant, okay? Or Shaquille O'Neal, or somebody really, really tall. So we're bringing that tray up and back down. And concentrate on your breathing. I get kind of anxious right before I hit the record button to go live, because there's no do-overs. When you're doing this live, there's no do-over. So I get just a little bit anxious, and that makes me sound a little bit out of breath. And that's because my heart's beating really fast. I know, you guys, you people who know me, you're like, what are you, anxious? And I do, I get social anxiety, it's weird. And here we go, with the last 5. And down. And notice my wrists are nice and strong, right? They're nice and straight. That's 4. This is 3. And 2. And 1. Let's bring it up. And then let's just pulse right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. Ooh. All right. Well, that certainly got my arms warmed up. So here we go. We're gonna go with cactus arms into an overhead press. So your palms are facing forward, right? Got those nice little cactus arms going. And we're just gonna bring those arms together overhead and back down. And then up. Ooh, did you hear my shoulder? Just popped. And 3, just popped again. Old age is so fun. So many exciting new things happening. New sounds my body makes every day. How neat is that? And I'm still pulling that belly button in. Still have a nice long spine. It's easy to remember as your arms start to burn. It's easy to remember it's easy to forget, sorry, it's not easy to remember. It's easy to forget that you have other parts of your body that you need to be paying attention to, like your belly button, your spine, your neck, making sure it's nice and long. Even though we're working out our shoulders, we don't want them up in your ears, right? Here we go. And we're on our last 2. And our last 1. There you go. Now we're just gonna bring it here, and then we're just gonna slowly bring them forward. There you go. And then slowly bring them out. Woo! This is not an easy exercise. We're only going to do 5 of these, then we're going to take a break and do the next 5. Because if I'm burning this bad, I know you're burning this bad. That's 3. Whoo! Coming in hot. Here we go. Back out. 2 more. I might have counted those wrong. Oh well, we'll do 2 more. We might be doing a bonus one, and that's okay. This is our last one though, for sure. Then we're gonna take a little break. Don't poop out on me yet. All right, I'm burning too. Whoo! Bring those arms down, roll those shoulders back. Give them a little break. Do the worm. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Now do the robot. No, I'm just joking. Do the running man. Do the cabbage patch. I'm just joking. I'm not doing any of those. All right. We're going to do those cactus arms again. We only have 5, okay? Just keep telling yourself that. I only have 5. I only have 5. I only have 5. Okay, here we go. Arms back up. Okay. We're just going to hop those elbows in and vote. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Okay. Back out and then back in. Dang. I picked a hard one this morning. I think I must have had a lot more energy when I came up with this. And out. Guess what? We only have 2 more. Here it comes. In. And out. This is our last one. We can do it. Let's do it together. 1 more. Hop. Here we go. And done. Woo. All right. Let's give our shoulders a little rest maybe. I don't know. I think I need some. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lean on the ball to do my triceps, but I know you don't have a ball. You're just going to lean on whatever you have to lean on. Lean on your coffee table. You can lean on a friend. No, I'm just joking. If you have a friend with you, although you probably shouldn't because you're supposed to be socially isolating. All right, gotta keep our friends at a distance. Make sure you sanitize them, spray them down with Lysol when they come to visit. Okay, so we're just gonna do these triceps. I love this tricep. I know, I do it all the time. I just love it. So we're just doing tricep kickbacks from your shoulder to your elbow, is squeezing in towards your ribs, right? And then you're just gonna come back and back in. And 2. And 3. And I know we're doing tricep, but, right, keep your glutes squeezed and activated. Keep your belly button pulled in. We're already on our last 3. Here we go. 3. And 2. And 1. Stay back here. Flip that palm up and down. Flip it up and down. And 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. And 9. And 10. There you go. See, we're not really like working out different muscles. We're just moving the pain around, okay? It's a pain training. So we moved it from our shoulders to our triceps. Let's move it over to the other side of the body. Here we go. Woo, woo, pain train coming through. All right, here we go. Go ahead with that tricep kickback. All right, you got that whole upper arm pulled in towards your ribs, right? Glutes are active, they're not just hanging out back there. Belly button's pulled in, shoulders are down. Here we are, we're already at number 5, we're halfway done. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, flip and down, flip, down, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and bring it back. All right, so we got a little reprieve. All right, got our tricep in. Still not done with the arms, okay? That was just to give our shoulders a little bit of a break. I like shoulders because they look really nice in the summertime when you're wearing your short sleeve shirts. All right, so now we're gonna do bicep curls. So I want your biceps, you're gonna be here's straight, okay? And then here's 45 degrees. And we're gonna come out to that 45 degrees, and we're actually gonna superset some biceps with some overhead presses. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna come up into your bicep. Then you're gonna come down, and you're gonna come up overhead, and down, and bicep, and bring it on up. There you go, bicep. So when we're bringing it up, we're still working that bicep, and we're adding the front of your shoulder to it as well. There you go. How many is that? I need somebody here just to count for me. I'm gonna write that into my next contract. I need somebody to come in and just count. Think Susan will go for that? Professional counter. Job wanted ad. Can you count? That's all we need. Just come in and count. There we go. I think that's 5. Feels like 5. Feels like we have 5 more. Let's do 5 more. Here we go. 5. And up. And 4. Up. And 3. Here we go. And 2. And this is our last one. And let's bring it on up. Bring it back down. Come halfway up on that bicep and just pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Roll those shoulders. Roll your neck. Not because it really does anything that has anything to do with our arms, but just because it just feels good to roll your neck. I don't know, just felt right. Just felt right, you know? Okay, here we go. We're gonna do another set of biceps. And we're going back to cactus arm. Okay, so here's your cactus arm. Palms are gonna be facing in towards each other. And you're gonna come out and back in. And notice my arms are just right at shoulder height, okay? And I'm bringing them out so that they're straight but not locked. See that slight bend in my elbow? That's important. This is 4, I think, ish. 5. And here we are in our last 5. And 4, 3, 2, woohoo, last one. There we go. Go ahead and let those arms come down and give them a little break here for a second. And then we're gonna do chest presses, but they're lateral, which means that it stays in your arms. Okay, but I do want you to feel your pecs engage. Okay, so you've got your arms like if you were on your back, you know how you push up, do chest press. Similar thing to that. Okay, but we're gonna push straight out. Boom. There you go. 2 and 3, 4. 5, 6, here we go, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, there we go. All right, we're almost done. We're on our last set of arm stuff. Again, I'm gonna lean on this ball. You're gonna lean on whatever you have at home that's convenient for you to lean on, okay? And I mean, I'm really gonna gonna do them one arm at a time. Okay, so I've just got my arm, if you can see it, it's kind of at a 90-degree angle, okay, but it's coming straight out like a chicken wing, and chicken wing out from my body, okay, and I'm just gonna bring it from a little bit forward to back, and so this muscle right here is pulling my shoulder, pulling my arm up. All right, so I'm not raising my hand, I'm pulling my shoulder back, and that's what's raising my arm up. All right, so the movement's coming from right here. And we're on our last four. No, not last four, that was number 4. Here we go. Now we're on our last 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. There you go. Let's do it on the other side. I'm gonna do it so I'm facing the camera. You guys watch me, make sure I don't cheat. You know how much I love to cheat. Okay, so again, 40-degree arm. And chicken wing, okay? And here we go. We're just gonna bring it out and in. It's not really a very big movement, but right about here, number 3, you start feeling it. Ooh. Letting that shoulder do all the work, right? It's lifting your arm. Your arm's just dead weight being pulled back by your shoulder. Here we go with our last 5. There you go. And 4, 3, 2, last 1, and we're done with arms. So now we get to move the pain again. Let's take a little water break, right? Nobody wants to see me when my mouth starts to stick to itself. Okay, so teasers. Everybody loves a teaser. And your teaser is going to be wherever your level is, okay? So you're going to find your sits bones, right? Those little bony spots in your bottom, okay? And you're going to find your point where you can kind of hold your balance, okay? When you're starting this, your teaser, right? You can actually still have your feet on the ground and be doing a teaser. Okay, you can also bring your legs up, engage your core, find that balance point, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, or you can straighten your legs out, okay? Those are your 3 levels for your legs. Now your arms, you can start them here, okay? You can bring them up, and eventually we'll bring them up around your ears, right? And then when you do it all together, it kind of looks like this. So my core's holding everything together, right? Still have my chest pressing through my shoulders, so I'm not curled up like this. I'm pressing forward, and I'm making an ear sandwich with my elbows. So this is our teaser. This is where we're gonna start. You can bring your arms or your legs way back up if you want to, okay? And here we go. Got my ball. I'm gonna put it between my knees, and I'm gonna squeeze while I'm doing this. Now hold on, because my iPad just did something weird. Uh-oh, I disconnected. I'm back. Okay, we lost our internet connection, so I had to come and restart everything. I don't know. I think I was somewhere around here when it ended, and I noticed. So, okay, so I'm back. We're gonna take your ball, put it between your knees, and we're gonna do our teaser. By the way, I am taping this on my phone at the same time, so if you got disconnected and you're wondering what happened, let me just reassure you, the whole entire embarrassing thing is being recorded on a separate device, so there's no need for you to miss a single moment of my embarrassment. It's so good. Okay, so our teaser, here we are. Found our sits bones, right? Squeezing in on that ball. I'm gonna leave my legs bent for this, just because it's with the ball here. And I'm gonna bring my arms out, okay? So I've got my balance, I'm pushing my chest forward, and now I'm gonna squeeze that ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, I felt that in my inner thighs. My core is completely engaged. Got my belly button pulled in, all of that good stuff. Take that ball away. And again, if you didn't have a ball, you can always use a pillow. You can always use something else soft, okay? Now we're gonna go into our teaser. Okay, I'm still gonna maintain my bent legs, all right? Got a nice straight spine. I'm gonna take that ball, it's gonna be out. Okay, now I've got my balance, pull my belly button in to make my balance a little better. And then I'm just gonna bring my arms up and down, and 2, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And here we are right here. We're just gonna pulse back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, all the way back up, and then come back out. Okay, so I felt that in my thighs, my belly. Didn't really feel it in my arms, but that might be because my arms are completely spent from arm exercise earlier. I don't know. So, all right, let's do some just regular crunches, and we're gonna add a little twist to it. So, first thing we're gonna do, set up for that. All right, so you've got a nice long spine, shoulder blades are nice and wide in the back, and they're pressed evenly into the mat. And I'm just gonna tilt my pelvis, push my low back down into the mat. I might have to adjust a little bit, right? Takes a couple tries sometimes to get your back where it needs to be, and that's okay. And then you've got your legs are just up. I can feel both heels and all 10 toes pressed into the mat, okay? So this is where I'm at to set up. Now, I'm gonna leave this left leg on the mat. I'm gonna bring my right ankle over my left knee. Now I'm in a figure 4, which we usually do as a stretch. All right, this time we're gonna use it for our crunch to isolate an oblique. And because you know me, I will take anything good in your life and suck all the fun out of it and just make it horrible. So that's what we're gonna do today. So that lovely little figure 4 stretch that everybody loves so much is now part of our torture. Get ready to go. All right, so we're just gonna bring that left knee up into a tabletop. Still got that right leg over the top of it, right? And bring your arms up over your head, over your shoulders, okay? Deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're gonna push our arms, we're gonna come up into our rib hinge and push your arms as far away from you as you possibly can. So here we go, deep breath in, and exhale. And here we are, we're in our crunch. And we're gonna come up, crunch, and down, and 2. And it's a nice slow crunch, and I'm holding it at the top, and my abs are working, but I've also got a lot of oblique work here because of the fact that we added a figure 4. This is 5. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, stay right here, okay? And we're gonna pulse our hands down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse your hands out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Go ahead and let that leg relax down. Okay, let that leg uncross. Find your midline again. Okay, make sure everything's lined back up. And then bring your left ankle over your right leg. Okay. Bring that right leg up into your tabletop. And then deep breath in. And exhale up. And I'm pushing my hands as far away from me as I can. And then I'm coming back down. And then up. And back. And 3. Down. 4. Down. And I'm really pulling that belly button in every time I crunch up. 6. And 7. And I'm watching my shoulders. They're wanting to be up in my ears. Last 2. And last 1. Stay right here. Pulse your hands down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse them that way, away from you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Let that leg come out of tabletop and uncross. How are we feeling? Everybody doing well? Okay, we have one more ab exercise and then we get to pick on our legs for a little bit. And so remember I told you earlier to grab a towel because you were gonna need it. We're gonna use one towel for this next one. Okay, water break. Okay, and so I just have one towel. I'm just gonna fold it so that I can have my open palm on the towel. Okay, it's gonna be right next to me. And I'm on the edge of my mat, so I have plenty of hardwood or vinyl or whatever your smooth flooring surface is. I've got plenty there, okay? And so we're gonna do some side crunches, all right? And a lot of times it's really difficult for people to find the plane for the crunches so that they're isolating into their oblique, which is this abdominal muscle right here on the side of your body. So the nice thing about these is you don't have to find the plane, you don't have to stay in the plane because the fact that you're laying down on the floor keeps you in your plane that you need to be. So you've got your hand on your towel, okay? And you're just gonna bring it out so that your arm is straight out from your shoulder, okay? And then you're gonna lift your head just a little bit so that you can move it or make it a little lighter on the floor. And then you're just gonna take that arm and you're just gonna bring it down and you're coming sideways. You're not coming up, you're coming sideways down like you're reaching down towards your foot. And then you're gonna come back up. And then you're gonna reach down. There you go. And back up. And you're using this muscle right here to squeeze your way down, okay? So you're arm is dragging on the floor, but your arm isn't the one that's leading you. It's this muscle crunching that's making your arm come down. There we go, for 5 and 6, 7, 8. And if your neck starts to get tired, just bring your other arm up, and you can just cradle your head with it. Just don't pull on your neck, okay? Make sure your head is heavy in your arm. There you go. And here we go, last 10 pulses. Ready? For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to center. So you should have felt it there. Now, a nice little side benefit. That was the best pun ever. Oh my God, that was the pun of the day. Pun of the day. What? Side benefit to what we just did. Oh my God. You know what? I don't make myself laugh very often, but that one just made me laugh. And I didn't even do it on purpose. Is that every time I crunch this side got a little stretch. So that was kind of nice for this side. And I hope it enjoyed it, because we're about to punish it. Here we go. Go ahead and come back on your back, okay? And we're gonna have our towel, have our right hand, I've got my right hand on my towel, right? Right arm is starting out right here. And I am going to hold my head in my arm. All right, I've got made myself a nice little cradle for my head here, because my neck's getting tired. And I'm just gonna come out to the side and come down like I'm reaching for my foot, okay? But notice that my shoulder blades are still pressed into the floor, okay? They're moving, but they're still touching the floor. And I'm reaching nice and far. And even though I've made a little cradle for my head, I've still got some space between my chin and my chest. All right, so I'm not all collapsed into my throat. Here you go. And we're on our last 4. And last 3. We're really crunching that side. Last 2. And last 1. Stay right here. We're gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that crunch. Hold it right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back. Let your head come down. Okay. Go ahead and look side to side. Let your neck relax a little bit. And you know what? Let's be nice to our abs. We just gave them a little workout. So let's go ahead and do our little twist. Let them relax a little bit. So I'm going to let my knees fall over to the side. That twists my waist, right? Because I still have my right shoulder pressed down into the mat. I'm looking over my right shoulder, okay? That gives even more of a twist. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, feel all of this relax. Take another deep breath in. Let your ribs relax on that side. Last one. And then let's come back to center. And we're gonna do it all again on the other side. So line everything back up, and then let your knees fall to this side. Still got my shoulder on the other side pressed into the mat, so I got a nice big twist here. Okay, I'm gonna look over my shoulder. Can you still hear me? Okay, and we're gonna take a deep breath in and exhale. Let all of this get nice and small. Take another deep breath and let your ribs relax. And then last deep breath and let everything get loose. There you go. Come back on your back. Go ahead and come up to sitting. All right. Let's take a little water for a minute, and we're going to do something that's part legs and part abs, and we're going to transition into our legs. Okay, so let me just create a little space over here, because I kind of decided I'm going to do it facing that way. Why, you ask? Because the clock's right there, and that way I can watch it. Not that I'm, in a rush. Got so many appointments, people waiting on me. No, I'm just joking. No, I don't. Nothing like that at all. But because I don't want to go long and then make you be late for anything. So here we go. So I just folded my mat in half. That's so that I have something to rest my upper body on. And my lower body, I'm going to have my feet on my towels. Okay, so this takes a little setting up, right? I just got my toes on my towels, and this is very slicky, okay? And that's good, we want it to be slicky. All right, so I'm gonna come down into my plank. Okay. Now, remember your plank. Your plank can be anywhere that you need it to be, all right? You can be on your forearms, or you can be up with the long extended arms. If you extend your arms, don't do what I just did and lock your elbows out. Make sure they've got a little bit of flex. Okay, so I'm a forearm person because it is too easy for me to lock my elbows out. And then your knees can stay on the floor, or you can bring them up into your plank. Make sure that, most important thing, your bottom's not up, your bottom's not sagging, your bottom's just in a nice long plane. Just holding this is a workout, just this. But we're gonna add to it, okay? So you've got your feet on your little slippy pads, and you're just gonna bring your left leg around and back in, and out, and back in. And you're trying to keep your hips nice and level, so the movement is just coming from that leg in the hip joint. And 4, and back in, and 5, and back in. And let's take a little break, okay? So, just sit here for just a second, let yourself catch your breath, let everything get a little back to normal. Now doing that, you're working out your oblique again, plus the entire backside of your body, and you're using a little bit of your leg muscles to bring that leg around, okay? So you're getting a really good body workout. Plus, you're on your arms, so that's keeping them worked out too. So, I really like these. If you just want a total body, you got 30 minutes to work out, this is a good one, okay? So, here we go. Back up into our plank. All right. Nice and long, and then we're just going to do the same thing with our right leg. So the right leg comes out and in, and 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, and 5, in, and go ahead, relax and come back down. How's everybody feeling? That was pretty challenging, I'm not gonna lie. I liked it, but it was definitely a challenge. Okay, so here's the other thing. We're gonna do something similar, all right, but different. Oh, that was helpful. Okay, so now I've got the towel underneath my knee, okay? And I'm gonna come into my full arm plank. If this is uncomfortable for your arms, you can do gorilla hands, or you can lean on something. If you have yoga blocks, you can set those up here, okay? But I'm coming back into my plank, except for this knee is gonna stay on the floor, right? And then we're just gonna bring it in and back out. And I'm using my abs to bring it in. And I'm just sliding that right knee in towards my right arm. And we're already on our last two. Okay, and here's our last one. Now, we're gonna go sideways. So that right knee is gonna come towards the left hand. Here we go. For 1, and out, and 2, out, 3. Still pulling that belly button in, and notice my hips aren't moving, okay? It's just my knee. Was that the last one? Let's do one more just in case. Last one, and out, and just come on back. Swap your knees, okay? Back to your plank. So now I'm planking out on my right foot. Left knee is on that towel, okay? So in order to be able to move my knee, I've got to put some of my weight on my right foot. So that's where the plank comes in. Here we go, bringing that knee in towards my left foot. Out, 2, out, 3, 4, and 5, and now over to my right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, still pulling that belly button in, 5, and done. All right, see, I got in my shoulders again. Whew, my poor arms today. I'm gonna be in my car and go to fix my hair and just be like, I can't raise my arms, forget it. It's just gonna have to be the mop that it is. Run free. All right, so hold on one second. I just gotta get a little OCD here for a moment. I'm folding my towels into nice little squares. They weren't squared up. Okay, plus I needed a little break. I don't know about you. That was exhausting. And I'm gonna take a little water break while I'm here. Oh my God, we only have 5 more minutes. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna do hamstring curls. All right, so come on your back. Put your heels on your towels. All right, there we go. So your pelvis is in neutral, all right? So you don't have to press it into the mat. Sorry, my pants falling down. And you've got a nice long spine. Both shoulder blades are pressed into the mat, okay? And you're really pushing down on your heels. You're gonna start with your legs up like this, and then you're just gonna push them out. Extend them all the way, well, mostly all the way, and then pull them slowly back in. You're digging your heels into the floor and out. And dig them back into the floor. And my belly is helping, okay? So every time I pull in, I can actually feel my abs tightening to help me out. They're actually helping with the pushing down. The pulling in is all hamstring and quad and calves. Okay? And I'm keeping my arms up because I don't want them to help by pushing into the floor. I got robot arms here. And I can really feel this in my hamstrings. And 5, 4, 3, Go ahead and pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. There you go. Ooh, I'm on fire. All right, I'm getting rid of one towel. So now I've got my left foot is gonna be on the floor, and I just have it firmly in place. Legs are parallel for right now, okay? And I'm gonna squeeze my glutes. You know where we're going with this. I know you know. All right, squeeze my glutes, push my hips up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna keep my hips level, all right? They're not gonna be uneven at any point. I'm gonna go ahead and digging my heel in, bring that right foot out and back in. And right foot goes out and back in. And 3. Check in with your shoulders. 4. 5. The last 5. Here we go, guys. And 4. 3. 2. And this is your last one. Bring it in. Stay right here. All right. Bring those hips up towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Guess what? You get to do it all over again. Yay! All right. So left foot is on the towel now. Legs are even, they're parallel, right? They're hip width apart. All right, I got my shoulder blades apart. I got a nice long spine. Here we go. Go ahead and squeeze those glutes. Push your hips up towards the ceiling. All right, hips stay level. Don't let this hip dip. Don't let this hip dip. They stay right where they're at. And go ahead and let that leg come out. And I'm really digging my heel into the floor here. And 2. And in. And 3. And 4. And this glute is really firing. 5. And 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to drop that foot down and push these hips. Go up 1 inch. Now go up 1 more inch. Now go up 1 more inch. 1 more. Come on, you can do it. 1 more. And just 1 more. Okay, like 1 more. There you go. Stay right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Well, the good news is I still have some exercises left. The bad news is I'm out of time. So I'm going to be back here tomorrow night at 5:30. Okay, 5:30, 6:30 to do this again. If you're on Facebook and you're watching this live, you can find me on Facebook under Pontius Pilates, okay, like Pontius Pilate from the Bible, because I'm biblical like a plague. So Pontious is the first name, last name Pilates, Pilates, Pontius Pilates. Come friend me. I miss everybody a lot, and so I want to see what's going on with you and how you're doing and hear about what's going on with your families. So friend me so we can visit, and I will see you on Thursday.